I didn't scream. I didn't run. I just stood there, staring into the dark space behind the door. Because whatever was inside didn't sound surprised. It sounded patient. The door was still open, just enough for me to see the edge of a narrow passage. The walls inside were unfinished, bare concrete. The air smelled damp and old. But underneath that was something else, something human. I held my breath, listening. Nothing moved, and that scared me more than the sound had. I told myself to close the door, that I could pretend this never happened, but then a thought hit me. If someone was already inside my house, then closing the door wouldn't make me safe. It would just make me unaware. So I did the only thing that made sense. I stepped inside. The door closed behind me with a soft click. Too soft. The passage was narrow, barely wide enough for one person. No windows, no lights, just a long corridor stretching forward. The floor was dusty, except for the footprints, the same ones I'd seen earlier, leading deeper inside. And now, a second set. Mine. As I walked, the sounds changed. The house noises disappeared. No creaks, no distant traffic, just my breathing. Loud. Too loud. That's when I noticed something carved into the wall. Names. Dozens of them. Some scratched in deep, some barely visible, all different handwriting. I didn't recognize any of them until I saw the last one. My name. I stepped back. My heart started racing. I hadn't told anyone about the door. No one had ever been back here with me. So how was my name there? Not written, carved, like someone wanted it to last. Further down the passage, I saw light, a faint glow. As I got closer, I realized it wasn't natural. Someone had wired electricity down here. There was a small room at the end. Inside it were personal items, blankets, food wrappers, empty bottles. Someone had been living there, not hiding, watching. On a small table sat an old voice recorder, already turned on. I pressed play. At first, it was just static. Then a voice. My voice. Recorded conversations from my house, my phone calls,
What is
my
this?
private moments,
I can't
even
believe
things I'd said
It's
when
really
I
here.
thought I was alone. I dropped the recorder. My hands were shaking. That's when I noticed the mirror on the wall. Small, cracked. I stepped closer and froze because the reflection didn't move when I did. It was me, but not exactly. The expression was wrong, too calm, too familiar. And then it smiled. A voice spoke behind me. Not loud, not threatening, just close. I was wondering when you'd finally come down here. I turned around and realized the passage wasn't leading away from my house. It was leading into me.